Okay. First clap. Rookie mistake. You left the light on. Oh, I wonder where you are. Alright, I guess not up here. 12th clap. Alright, I'm just gonna give up. Today I'm here for Conjuring 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. And for this review, the devil made me do this review. This whole universe that has created from The Conjuring spans like 7 or 8 movies or something like that, has become so popular and has become such a moneymaker for Warner Brothers. I don't think that they're going to stop making these movies anytime in the future. Now, I am a fan of this franchise, and I was really looking forward to this movie. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that number 3 for this Conjuring 3 was on my most anticipated list. The thing that I love about the Conjuring movies, not the side movies, not Annabelle, not The Nun, but the Conjuring movies, the first 2, was it dealt with families in trouble, and you really got to get to know Ed and Lorraine Warren, and the scares were genuine and memorable. But for this movie, unfortunately, it seems like they lost some of their magic. I know that James Wan wasn't directing. Maybe that was the magic fairy dust that brings this universe together. And the first 2 movies I can watch multiple times a year and to an extent still get scared. Unfortunately for this one, I'm watching it and they're starting to talk about witches and like zombies and stuff like that. And I kind of just wanted them to focus on, if it's not broke, don't fix it. A single location of a house or just one single environment and it's haunted. Start the movie. Go. If they would have just stuck the focus on the kid, like they did, like how they started this movie, it starts with the kid being possessed. I could have watched the whole movie of that being played out, and I don't think that it would have felt old. Now, we saw kids being possessed in the second one, but I don't feel like it's something that would have been played out. They could have done a lot with this demonic possession, but they decided to kind of separate Ed and Lorraine from the family that needed help. And that was kind of an odd decision for them to separate them completely. I'm really trying not to go off on a rant, but this movie really did let me down because I just didn't get what I wanted from this movie. And film is subjective. It does have good reviews. A lot of people do seem to like it. So, just because this curve for the franchise didn't make it for me, that's not to say that it's not going to be for everyone. It just feels a little more mystical in this movie than before. And it's kind of weird to say that from movies that talk about possession and demons and ghosts and stuff like that. But I don't know, once they start getting into witchcraft, it kind of just lost me a little bit. Would I like to see more of this franchise? Absolutely, totally. Just because there's a little speed bump in the road doesn't mean that you're going to get a flat tire. It just means you got to go over the hump and keep going on. So I would like to see a 4th rendition of this movie. Probably my biggest thing is that I just wasn't scared watching this movie, and I didn't even, I don't have to scream and get over the top about it, but I didn't even jump once. And there's not one single scene that I feel like I'm going to remember of this movie. The first movie, clearly the clapping scene was something that was taken away from not only me, but I feel like a lot of people remember that movie just from that one scene. Number 2, I would have to say, for me personally, just the scene of her watching TV, that kind of stuck with me. That was very creepy. But for this one, I can't really pinpoint a certain specific scene that's going to make me say, oh yeah, that movie, yeah. If you like the Conjuring universe, I would still suggest checking it out and giving it a shot. I will probably have to watch it again. Maybe my opinion will change on a second viewing. If you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You can find me on Facebook under Pierce Productions. And before I go, if there's one thing I've learned in all my years, sometimes you just gotta say, what the f***?